Oh, hey! Hi, thanks for coming along. Looks like you're right on time as well. Um, Please, come in, have a seat anywhere. Sorry, I'm just finishing up some emails here. So let me just get these all sent off, and then we can make a start. Oh, no, please, you're not interrupting me. If anything, I'm interrupting you. I'm the one who called this meeting in the first place, so if anything, I'm the one interrupting here. But let me just send these off, and then we can get started. How have your classes been today? Have they been good? Oh, you had him, did you? I do not envy you. I know, right? It's as if his voice is like completely monotone. Like, it's so flat. It's as if the man has no emotion in him. I really do not envy you for having to put up with him for an hour. But don't tell him I said that, though. That's a secret between me and you, yes? Good. But apart from that, has everything been okay? Great. It's good to hear. Okay, that has been sent off. I think that's all I have to do for now. Let me just move my laptop over here, just make some room, and now we can actually start. Now we can actually focus on you. Sorry, I've been to a couple of meetings today, so staff meetings, not personal tutor meetings. So I've done a lot of talking. You can probably tell by my voice, but I'll try to not let my voice completely go. But thank you for coming here today. I know you're taking out your own free time to be here, which it does mean a lot. I really do appreciate it. You know, these personal tutor meetings are, they're really for you all as students, as a way to check in, and it's a way for us as staff to see if you have any problems, and it's a way for you as students to bring up those problems if you have any, so then we can sort out a solution and find where to go next. So I really do appreciate you taking time out to be here today. But also, I'm not just your personal tutor anymore, am I? I'm teaching one of your modules, aren't I? Yes. So if you have any questions about that module, you can bring those up here as well. So I'm kind of half a personal tutor and half a lecturer in this meeting. But yeah, if you have any problems, please feel free to bring them up here. So how are you feeling? Is everything okay? Do you have any worries that you want to talk about? You feeling stressed? Oh no, what's stressing you out? Is it something in particular? Yeah, yes, a lot of students are feeling that. There is pressure on all of you this year, since the grades you get this year are going towards your final grade at the end of the course. So you are not alone in that feeling. I can assure you of that. Yes, and there is that pressure to perform as well as you did last year. There is that pressure to kind of keep the momentum going, isn't there? Again, you're not the only one. Everybody's kind of feeling that right now. Not to diminish your struggles with this, but I'm just saying that it's not just you. You aren't alone in that feeling. And I've felt that as well. I remember when I was in education myself, I felt that pressure too, so I know what it's like. Are there any specific kind of modules you're worried about, or is it just kind of everything? For want of a better word, is it just a general kind of stress? Yes, yeah, I see what you're saying. I know other lecturers and other tutors are probably gonna say they're just gonna keep on going, you're not alone and you're not the only one who's stressed out, but you're not. But that kind of doesn't get you anywhere, does it? So I'm gonna kind of stray away from my personal tutor role and kind of speak to you as a teacher, okay? Well, you're one of my students now, so I guess I can. So, I've been a lecturer for a few years now, and in those years I've come across a lot of students with the same stress, feeling the same stress that you are. Again, not to diminish your struggles here, I'm just saying this isn't the first time I've come across this. And what I tell students, and what I'm going to tell you now, is certainly for me, in my classes, is that I want you to do your best. I don't want you to be the best. I want you to be your best. Now, let me explain a little bit. So there's being the best and being your best, right? Now, the best is, A stars, A's, distinctions, and obviously those are very good. That's why they're called the best, Those grades are amazing. But then there's your best. And, your best may not match to what the best is. For example, my best was B grades. The highest I would mostly ever get was a B. And I think I only ever got one A when I was in school. The rest were B's. with the occasional C thrown in there. But for the most part, my personal best were B grades. And I knew that. I knew that I could not achieve A's and A stars all that regularly because I just couldn't. You know, it wasn't in my kind of field. And that's not me not believing in myself. That's just me recognizing my limits. I know what my best is. And I am okay with my best. Oh, I think I could hear the birds outside. Sorry, that's distracting. Do you see what I'm trying to say? While it's obviously very good to have a drive to do the best you can, while it's good to have a drive towards A grades and the best grades possible, you can't let that drive to perform well turn into pressure to perform well. Do you know what I mean? Because drive is quite positive to have, whereas pressure is, as you can probably feel right now, it's not very pleasant. Pressure has quite a negative impact, and the birds do sound really nice. I'm sorry. I did not expect them to be out at this time. But it's good to want to do well, but you need to know that all we ask for, all I ask for anyway, is for you to do your best. And as long as you are constantly doing your best, then I am happy. And every other lecturer should be happy with that as well. Because the last thing I would want is for you to completely lose yourself. The last thing I'd want is for you to sacrifice your mental health trying to get the best grades. Because while obviously education is very important, your personal mental and emotional health is so important as well, and it's important to find that balance. And you should not have to sacrifice your own health for educational success. You shouldn't have to. And on the topic of your best can sometimes change. You know, for example, your academic performance can be hindered by outside factors like just general stress. It can be impacted by maybe family matters. Maybe you aren't interested in the specific topic or module, or maybe you're just not understanding it that well. And all those factors can impact what your best achievable grade is. And So, say for example, me, again, my best was a B. However, there were many times in my education that I maybe just wasn't interested in the subject, or maybe there were family, personal matters that impacted my academic ability at the time when an assignment was due, which happened quite a bit. I remember there would be times where it would be at the end of the academic year, and I just was so mentally exhausted. I was so tired out. I just wanted it to be over. I just wanted the semester to be over so I could finally relax. I'm sure you felt that too. And there were times where I just thought, you know what? I just need to get this assignment done. That's all that matters to me at this point, is just getting it done. And sometimes, and yes, that did impact the grades I got on those assignments. That mentality did hinder my performance. But sometimes that is what you have to do in order to prioritize yourself and not completely mentally drain yourself. Do you understand what I mean? Again, I shouldn't be saying this to you as a, academic professional, as your lecturer and personal tutor, but let's be real here. Forcing you to constantly put your education first and not put yourself and your own well-being first is extremely problematic. And it's not good for your development at all. So, the baseline of it is, yes, you may not get the A's, the A stars, the distinctions. You may not get that. But as long as you're performing to your own personal best, you are doing great, in my eyes. You checking your record, it's clear that you've always tried your best. And that's all I certainly ask from you. Obviously, there is a difference between intentionally slacking off compared to prioritizing your own well-being. But I trust that you won't take advantage of what I've said today and don't take it as an excuse to intentionally slack off and to intentionally not try. Because obviously you should try, but don't try so hard that you use up all your energy. Does that kind of help at all? Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Oh, good. I'm glad. Sorry, I can still hear the birds. I don't know if you can, but what was that everything? Are there any other problems you're having, or is that all you were struggling with? Okay, great. I know we didn't really talk about it here, but just in case you do need any of the student support services here, do you know much about them, or? No? Okay, that's fine. I can just talk you through it now. You know Block A, where the maths classrooms are? Yes, the ones for the evening classes. In that building, you have the maths classrooms for the evening classes on the first floor, and then you have the second floor, which is completely dedicated to the support services. You will find mental health support there. There's financial support as well, if you're struggling in that area. We have bursaries, grants, which you can inquire about there. There's also help for disabilities. So if you need support for learning difficulty, for example, you will find that there as well. The counsellors' offices are there as well. So if you want to sign up for the counselling service here, that is where your sessions would be held. And just a reminder, that service is completely anonymous, so it won't impact your education or your academic life here in any way. It's completely anonymous, and I would recommend using that service if you feel it would help you, because it is a really good service. I think that's it. Have I missed anything? I don't think I have. So, if you do find that you want to use the support services, just go to Block A, second floor. You'll find everything you need there. Okay? Okay, great. Thank you again for coming here today. I feel like this has been a really productive session for the both of us. So if you do need anything else, just hit me up with an email and we can sort out another meeting like this, okay? Great, and I will see you in class very soon. Yes, I'm excited to start teaching you. But take care, alright? Have a good day. And don't forget, as long as you're doing your best, you are doing great. Take care now. Take care.